What's up, guys? I had a couple requests. If I get more than two, I do it. I got two requests asking to do a field strip on this new Smith & Wesson 1911. And guys, I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty much the same as any 1911. I have a Colt disassembly video, and it's pretty much the same. But I have to say, because I already took this down once, this 1911 is a little more trickier. I don't know why. I guess it's just made, maybe it's made tighter or something, but it is a little trickier to disassemble than your regular 1911. Getting it back together, you know, it kind of gives you a couple little bumps in the road. I don't know why, but when you lift the barrel link up and look for the hole in the barrel link, it's really tricky. You got to relax and just keep moving things around until it lines up perfectly. I want to thank that original metal chick. I want to thank her for her last video. Something's going on with Obama, and he's got to prove that he's an American citizen. The only thing with that is, if it's true, all this stuff they're saying, and he can't be president, is Biden better? I think Biden would be worse. So I don't know if I want that to happen. If Biden is president, you can say goodbye to firearms, because he's really anti-gun. I think Obama is a little more flexible with guns than Biden, because I know he's one of those banners. You know what I mean? He's a fucking, I hate that fucking guy. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not up on it. I'm not an expert on it. She knows more about that stuff than I do. I'm just saying, if Obama did lose the presidency and Biden slid in there, damn. Not Biden. Okay, here we go. First thing you want to do is always safety check the firearm, which, I always do, but I don't usually do it too much on YouTube, which I should. So it has a full magazine in it. Okay. It's all clear. I'll even lock the slide back. You can see it's clear. There's nothing in the gun. Safe. Okay, it's the first thing you want to do. Okay. Leave the hammer back. Okay. Now, next thing you want to do is, to get a $1,000 gun, you want to use a pen like this, or a marker. I will not use a screwdriver to push that down. It will fuck it up. Okay. Use something plastic. I also have a wrench, but I don't like using them. That comes with this gun. So I'm going to push down the recoil takedown button, swing the bushing to the left, and then pull the recoil spring out. Okay. Now, take the tab up, plug off. If the spring don't come out, twist it and it'll come out. Do not want to pull on it and stretch out the string. That is a very thick recoil spring, and it is hard to cock this back. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to swing the bushing back to the right, just like the Colt. This gun's a little, made a little tighter than my Colt. See, that's coming apart easier this time. Okay, the next thing you want to do, you got two notches. You got a big notch that holds the slide back, and you have a little notch. That's called your takedown notch. You line your takedown notch right over the square hole where the slide stop pin is. Alright, so you push it back. Now, if you hear it hesitate, that's the sear. Just push it past that. You'll feel a little bump in the road. Okay? And just line it up with that hole and push the pin out. And the pin comes right out. Okay? Now it's ready to disassemble. Okay? What I do is, so everything don't fall over the place, is I put it upside down and I pull the slide off like that. A lot of guys, I see them go like this and catch everything. I don't get it. Here you have a solid full length guide spring rod. It's very heavy duty looking. It's heavy too. Here's your barrel. You pull your barrel link up and lift your barrel up and out and slide right out. Okay, everything's really tight because the gun's never been fired. And that's the disassembly for the Smith & Wesson 19 PD. Okay, now we're going to reassemble it, and this is where it gets a little tricky. I don't know why, it's just how all the parts fit. I'm going to put my barrel back in. You got to make sure that barrel, this is called a barrel link, you want that to be up. Guide spring rod, it's got a half moon cutout that rests on top of the barrel. Okay, just push it back to the rear as far as it can go. Okay, now you're going to put your frame on. The frame on. And now on the frame, there's a little, see that thing that sticks up? Make sure that's down. I think that's for the grip safety. Make sure it's down, because that will stop you. Okay, like that. Now this is the tricky part with this gun for some crazy reason. I have a hard time lining up the barrel length for some crazy reason. I don't get it. I don't know why, but it is. It's a little tricky. So I'm going to get this lined up, and then okay, I got it lined up. You have to finagle around with it a little bit, man. It's just Smith & Wesson. It's just how it's made. You got to line up the barrel length with the hole. Get your slide stop pin. Push it in the hole. And it still ain't lined up. So sometimes you just have to get a punch. See the Colt, I don't understand why. It's just how they're made. The Colt goes right apart, right together. Zip, zip, zip. You know? Smith & Wesson's a little tricky sometimes. Use a punch that can line everything up for you. And now it'll slide right in. See? Right in. Now you bring the slide back. Bring the takedown notch right over that square hole again. Like that. And watch when you swing this up. You'll scratch the frame. You want to bring it up easy. You don't want to scratch the frame. Push it in. Okay, now push your slide all the way forward. Okay, and then put your thumb safety on. Now nothing's going to move on you. Okay. Okay, the next thing you want to do is put your recoil spring in. And when you put it in, just twist it as it goes down. That's good. And oh, I fucked up. Sorry guys. It's been a while. You want to put your bushing in first. Sorry. Alright, put it in there. See, some 1911s you don't have to turn them to the right as much, and other ones you got to turn them to the right more. There it goes. A little tricky. And swing it to the left. Now that's locked in there. The closed end of your recoil spring goes on first. And twist it down. Okay. Now you're going to put the takedown plug on your recoil spring. And then push that down. Okay, now this is where you get your plastic pen, push it down, move the thing over, and there it is. It's together. Now we're going to take the thumb safety off, cycle it a couple times, fire it, and that's it, man. That's it. That's the Fieldstrip video for this pistol. It's a little tricky, man. Just be patient. You'll get it. You got to keep fondling with it. Later.